Hello Saints, thank you for joining us. Today is day 139 of our Bible planned reading, and I'm going to be focusing on the book of Corinthians, chapters 5, 6, 7, all the way up until chapters 9. However, in the interest of time, I'll focus on two chapters, and that is chapters 5 and chapters 4. Now in chapters 5, Paul talks about two bodies, the body, our current bodies on earth, and the body that we're going to inherit after we die. Now he says that our current or present body makes us groan or give us pain. That's how we tell that we have a physical body. But then he also says that when we die, we will not our spirits basically will not be without bodies. Now he also says that we'll have new bodies that will be perfect for our everlasting life. The second point, in chapter 5, he talks about being a God's ambassador. He starts by explaining the definition of an ambassador, that it is an official that is representing of one's country in another country. And then he makes the example by saying that as believers, we are Christ's ambassador, and we are sent with his message of reconciliation to the world. And then he further states that an ambassador of reconciliation has an important responsibility, and we must not take that responsibility very lightly. If we move on to the second chapter that I'm going to be discussing, which is chapter 6 in 2 Corinthians, Paul explains his hardship. However, he also explains how he took advantage of that hardship. Him being in jail or being in prison, he took that opportunity by sharing the word to the inmates, and then thus spreading the word of God, letting all the prisoners know about God. Now, very few of us actually would take such a setback or such a bad situation, and turning that into a good one. Only Paul can or has done that. Secondly, he also mentioned the temple of living God. Paul stresses that the church is the temple of God. He also stresses that the church, it is not just a building or where believers go, but it is who they are. Now, basically what he's saying, that God is not waiting for his people in a building, but he is always with them. Now, with that, it brings me to our verse for the day, which is taken from 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 2, which reads as follows. For God says, "It's just the right time I heard you. On the day of salvation, I helped you. Indeed, the right time is now. Today is the day of salvation." With that, I would like to stop there and invite you to come and join us on our Zoom session this evening at 5 o'clock. And we'll get more revelations from our fellow brethren. I thank you.